Okay, welcome back to my channel. This is an unboxing for you, and this is 1/60th scale Battlemaster BattleMech from FCY. And when I heard that he was going to do one of these, I just had to get in on it. He never makes many, right? So each of these runs are limited editions, and the Battlemaster sort of is a need for, at least for me, for certain reasons. I've always loved the mech, and then I have friends that actually really do too, so I have a feeling I know how this one's going to get built. But let's see what we have looking in the box. Now you're seeing this as I see it, so dig around the peanuts. We'll pull out the pieces here and see what we have. Knock those out. Knock that out. We have more parts here. Nice big pieces. Nice big pieces. Make sure that's all of them. That is everything in my box. All right. So let's take a look at what we have. So you can tell by the shins, this is not going to be small. So let's start with the lower half. So it looks like we've got lower half, upper half, torso, and then pieces. So this is your hip. There we go. It's really nicely done. Look at that. The detail's great. Your poor spouse right there, easy to clean up. And then marking pins for the hip. I like the detail pieces, really nice. Very sharp, really cool. This is really neat how thin that is, the way that goes over. So these are going to be your upper legs, your pins for attaching to the hip. Your seam lines are right there on the join, so cleaning that up is almost nothing. All your detail parts are really nicely done, so, and then they'll fit, like that. So cool. Fits right there. It does give you some flexibility on posing on how you want to do it. So I'll put these guys up here. Let's pull out. All right. So the detail on the lower leg and foot is really nice. Here, you can see how that would go in there, right? Now, this detail is really cool, the way it's done. I don't even see where the mold lines are. So that's just it. There it is. Yeah, well, there's that, but I don't see where the rest of the mold, unless it's just pulled straight out. It's really nice though. Cool. And let's look at the other one. I don't think these are sided. They look like, right and left are pretty much the same. Yep. Yep. So again, nice, clean, crisp, sharp edges. They'll take a wash well. Doing all the details is going to be nice. Now, if you want to pose this with the legs moving, you'll need to make some modifications to the toe, and right here you have that capability, so you can make that. This will be where it'd break, where you'd have a little bit of an angle where the toe's moving. Nice. Cool. Easily done. So this looks like this is the upper arm. We'll move these over here. So if, by the way, if the quality of this comes out really weird, this is the first time I'm using this setup the way I have it. So, all right, so these are the shoulder parts, those shoulder pauldrons. And again, this is really nice. Getting a pour like that out of a resin, getting a pull like that's really a challenge. Again, your mold lines are right there. Easy to clean up, easy to fix. All the other details, fantastic. And you have two of them. Again, with the same level of quality. That's really cool. So this here, gonna say these are your upper arms, yeah. So again, nice detail here, and this is where this is gonna get hidden under those, I believe. Yeah, there we go. So very nice. Very, very nice. The detail in here is fantastic. So that's going to be your locating pin for your lower arm. Looks like you've got 3 pieces here. So your upper arm, well, this is cool. All right, so your upper arm comes in a couple of pieces so that you actually can change the angle of how your arm is articulating, which is really cool. So these pieces are, actually this is the one I'm looking at. So again, your mold line's right there, easy to clean up. Detail's really cool and crisp. They just fit right in there. And if you want to magnetize, you can, or you can choose to pin it, whatever. And then this is your lower arm, which would then go there. And I'm assuming that's it. Yeah, that would be inner. So rotate like that, and then that would be how that would rotate in. Again, your pieces are, oops, put that right there. I mean, these are dry fit, right? These are going together really tight, dry fit. Really nicely done. Very, very nicely done. I love this detail right here. That's where your hand's gonna go. Very nice. I mean, cleanup is minimal. The amount of cleanup work that will need to be done. So this is your left hand. I suppose it could be right or left hand. It really could be your right or left hand. So depending on if you want your Battlemaster to carry its weapon in its right or left hand, I believe it's supposed to be your left. I believe this is supposed to be the left. So here is your Battlemaster's primary weapon. Now here's where you're gonna have some cleanup around here, and this is, you really can't get around this with the way the part's done. So there's cleanup in here to do and cleanup in there, but that's easy with a sanding stick. So that's like nothing. And then you have nice medium laser. Very nice. You know, very easy cleanup here. And then detail parts. I have to figure out what they are. Let's pull these out. So this is the SRM launcher. Again, your seam lines are on the corners, which is great. A little bit of fill there, that'll be fine. I love these missiles. I like the way they're done. Very, very, very well done. I'm loving this. I am loving this. So here's your Battlemaster's cockpit. So this is done so that you have, you know, the cockpit piece will go in. The detail work here, you know, this will allow for those who want to customize their mech, and if you want to do a custom built cockpit with this the way it is, you can, because this is easily drilled out and hollowed out if you want to do that. And the shape of these, because this is because it's got this framework, it's very easy to shape clear Lexan with heat, and it will make this angle. It's not a compound curve. This is a very straight curve, right? This curve here is minimal. You don't have to curve over the entire thing, which would be challenging, or more challenging. Doing a Lexan piece that just covers this and then a piece that just covers this is much more easy. But again, nice detail, nice work detail toward the top of the cockpit. Other weapons pieces and antennae. So antenna, there we go. Those are pretty cool. Again, there's flash here at the end, but that's A, you expect it in a kit like this, and B, oh wow, that's really tough to clean up. I love the piece. I love the pieces. They look sharp. And then more weapons. And again, because of the way they're done, you're going to have a little bit of flash cleanup, and that's like a non-issue. I love the way these end pieces are done. Really cool. Okay, and then we have one more part. Let me get to it. There we go. Okay. Very well packed, as you can hear. So, this is a chunk. Okay. So this is the torso piece for the Battlemaster, and it is awesome. I'm loving the detail. You're a little bit of cleanup here, but all of the cleanup is not really in anything that's difficult, right? So it's not like we got a bunch of cleanup to do here. Little sanding here. This is nice detail there. And then so you have this, right? And then let me find, where's my cockpit? So your cockpit drops in like this, right? There is, so these pieces here make it difficult to, that's why it's not aligning just so, because those pieces are there. So just because I want to show how cool this is, I'm going to take 4 seconds, trim those 2 pieces off, drop this in where it's supposed to go, and then there you go. It fits really tight. Minor cleanup there on the seams, which is what I expect of FCY work. And so here we go, right? If you are looking to do excuse me, if you are looking to do a customized piece and build a cockpit in there and so forth, this is very, very, very doable. This is where you will clean this up and you'll drop that in there. And I'm not even going to try at the moment because it does need to get ground down. A little bit of cleanup here, but again, we're talking cleanup on flat surfaces. So this is cool. This is freaking awesome. This is just awesome. So this is a nice chunk of resin. This is, not unlike the Timberwolf and a few others like the Fatless. You've got your torso is just a humongous block, and that's what they are. This is just great. And so here's the reason I am a big fan of Tim's work and the stuff coming out of FCY. Printing artifacts bother me. They bother me a lot. And there are some pieces that you get, and you get printed pieces, and it's just covered in those lines. You see how smooth that is going along that angle? I don't need to spend days sanding down artifacts from print. There's a huge difference between a resin kit and a printed kit still. So I'm a fan, like it or not. It's just me. Other people have their preferences. This is something for me. That is something that has always bothered me, and it will continue to bother me until the printing capabilities extend to where they're not so blatant. But I didn't come here to talk about printing. I came here to unbox this really, really cool BattleMech. This is a Battlemaster. So, inner sphere. Yes, way cool. I know, but you planner folk have different opinions, but I am a Battlemaster fan. I am an inner sphere fan. This is what you get if you have an opportunity to pick up one of the FCY Battlemaster kits. This is what will be in there. I'm really excited. I have plans for this kit. It will take me some time. So, when I film this and I post this review, depends on when you end up watching this as to whether or not I've actually gotten around to building it yet. But this is really nice. I'm really excited about what this is, and there's a lot of potential to it. So with that said, a lot of excitement. Big thumbs up for FCY 1/60th scale Battlemaster. Actually, I do have I have a 28 millimeter character. So that's about how big a 1/60 scale is for. So they're really looking good. Yeah, with that said, I will put the link down below to FCY's site if you are interested, if he still has them. Again, like I said, these are limited edition runs. They're pretty rare. He only makes a few, and then there are no more. So with that said, I will say thank you very much. I hope this is useful for those of you interested, and until next time, happy modeling.